This is a Sports Catastrophe production.
Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Sports Cutastrophe Birthday Boy. And the birthday boy for today, June the 2nd, is a striker in the Premier League for Well, he was actually for Manchester City from 2011 to 2021. And then went to Barcelona on a transfer. But then he retired due to heart problems. So this guy is actually retired from soccer. I thought for sure he was still playing. But anyway, he's one of the best strikers of all time within the Premier League and one of the greatest players all time, helping Man City out. And the all-time goal scorer for Man City. He started in Argentina, then went to Atletico Madrid, and then signed for Man City in 2011, which helped because of his game-winning goal. And if you remember the ESPN call of this game, you know this guy, Aguero. Yes, that's him, Sergio Aguero, who's now 36 years old today, June 2nd. He was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, joined the youth system of Independiente and Argentine squad, and actually became on the first team at 15 years, 35 days old. It was impressive and all that. He only made one more appearance in that season, but he was only 15 years old. Like, geez. So anyway, he participated in the Copa Libertadores the next year, becoming the youngest player ever to do so, which he had for record for 3 years. So anyway, Aguero was a regular and played for Argentina at the U20 World Cup, where they won in 2006. 2006, he would score 18 goals in 36 appearances, which did pretty well in all of that. So anyway, there were rumors circulating he would be called up to Atletico Madrid and also to the Argentinian squad for the World Cup, which I don't think really happened. I don't remember if it did. But anyway, regardless of that, 20 million euros were changed hands as Atletico Madrid said to Independiente, we're taking him. His second goal in his career against Recreational, however, he allegedly scored using his hands. He would score 7 goals in all competitions. Anyway, Aguero secured his starting spot with Fernando Torres headed to Liverpool for 2007. He put up 19 goals, which was not that bad. His 2007-08 performance actually helped Atletico Madrid take fourth in the Spanish league and qualify for Champions League for the first time in 10 years. He helped Atletico get to the final 16 of that competition in 2009. And then going back to Champions League. In 2010, Atletico tried their best. They were knocked out in the Champions League stage. However, because Atletico took third in the group of Champions League, they were allowed to drop down to Europa to play in the Europa League. They got to the final, and Aguero got 2 assists as Atletico beat Fulham to win the competition. Atletico lost the Copa del Rey, or the Spanish Cup, to Sevilla. Atletico Madrid did win the Super Cup, beating the Champions League team Inter Milan as the Europa champs 2-0. He looked pretty good for Atletico and all of that. He scored his 100th goal with Atletico Madrid. However, he did not celebrate it, and people were saying that he was on his way out. He did want to return to Atletico. So, anyway, Aguero was sold to Manchester City. And with the money that Atletico got from Man City, they bought Radamel Falcao. Anyway, Man City, signed him to a 5-year deal in 2011 in the region of £35 million. He was given his number 16. for his first season and wore Aguero on his shirt. All that. He made his City debut in the Premier League as Man City took on Swansea and won 4-0. He came out as a substitute and scored his first goal within 9 minutes of coming on. He looked pretty good and all that, helping City do all well. So anyway, he won goal of the season for his goal against Norwich on April 14th. So anyway, it's near the end of the season. And 5 straight wins helped City wipe an 8-point deficit against Man U. And they were leading on goal differential. That was the tiebreak. That QPR almost was staring out relegation in the eye. City needed to match or better United's result at Sunderland. Man U won 1-0 against Sunderland. So Man City needed to win. But there was one tiny problem, though. Joey Barton of Queen's Park Rangers was sent off for elbowing Carlos Tevez in the face. After getting the red card, Barton proceeded to kick Aguero's knee and then attempted to attack Vincent Kompany. That was weird. QPR still was up 2-1 on Man City, which meant that Man U had the title and all that. Of course, Man City needed the goals, so they brought Edin Dzeko and Mauro Balotelli on to get the 2 goals City needed for the title. Dzeko scored to tie the game at 2, and then in one of the last few moments before injury time was over with, Aguero got the ball from Balotelli, drove into the penalty area, and put a low shot into the corner of the goal. Aguero! Helping Man City win the top division title for the first time since 1968. The stadium went into a frenzy, and it was just amazing and all that. And he was the hero. Aguero played for Man City, and they actually ended up second in the 2013 Premier League as Man U just crushed it and all that. He played for Man City in the FA Cup final against Wigan, which was one of the shocking results in finals history, as Aguero and Man City lost to Wigan and all that. Rumors were that Real Madrid wanted Aguero, but he signed an extension. 2014, he helped Man City win the Premier League for the second time. League goal scorer in 2015, winning the Premier League Golden Boot. Aguero then would change his number from 16 to 10 by 2015 and put up 5 goals in a game against Newcastle, making him, alongside Jermaine Defoe, Alan Shearer, Andy Cole, and Dimitar Berbatov, scoring 5 goals in a Premier League game. All that. He scored 24 goals in the 2016 Premier League. He ended up tied for second behind Harry Kane for that thing. But of course, he was hurt and all that. He became the all-time goal scorer for Man City. First off, when he scored against Liverpool in September 2016, he became the top goal scorer among non-Europeans in Premier League, taking down Dwight York's mark. Anyway, he broke Eric Brooks' record and all that. City would win the Football League Cup, the League Cup against Arsenal. Aguero did a lot of good things. He missed several weeks because of a meniscus injury. He came back for Man City against Arsenal. And he would score twice off the bench, beating Everton, as Man City would win the Premier League title in 2021. He scored 184 goals in 275 appearances, breaking Wayne Rooney's record for most Premier League goals for a single club. And all that. He played for Man City in the finals of the Champions League against Chelsea, but they shockingly lost 1-0. Aguero would put up 260 goals and 390 appearances for Man City. And then he agreed to sign for Barcelona on a 2-year deal. Came off the bench October 17th against Valencia and then scored a big goal against Real Madrid. However, a week later, he was taken to hospital with chest discomfort known as cardiac arrhythmia. And practically he was out for 3 months. But then on December 15, 2021, he just basically retired at the advice of his doctors. So he would do all that. He helped Argentina win the Under-20 World Championships in 2005 in Holland. However, he also played in 2007 at the U20s in Toronto, while Canada was the host country. He scored twice and put up 3 assists against Panama, and then would score against North Korea from a free kick. They got to the round of 16, scoring 2 of the 3 goals against Poland to get them to the quarterfinals, which Argentina beat Mexico, and then Chile in the semifinals, facing the Czechs in the finals. And it was a 2-1 victory for Argentina. Aguero was the best player of the U20 tournament and the Golden Boot for goal scoring. He was part of the 2008 Olympics team that went to Beijing and winning the gold medal. Aguero was chosen for the 2010 FIFA World Cup squad. And would be with Argentina after they lost to Germany in the quarterfinals. Aguero was part of the 2014 World Cup squad that did okay but didn't do too well. 2018, he was in the final roster at the World Cup, scoring a goal against Iceland, and then would score against France in the round of 16 match. Unfortunately, though, France won that game 4-3. Aguero celebrated with Argentina for their 2022 World Cup, even though he wasn't a professional player. So anyway, Aguero was married to Diego Maradona's youngest daughter, Gianna, and gave birth to their son Benjamin in Madrid. He's now 15 years old. Unfortunately, after 4 years of marriage, he divorced her. So anyway, he actually holds Spanish nationality too. So with Independiente, Atlético Madrid, Man City, and Barça, he scored 285 goals and 685 appearances for his nation, 41 goals and 101 things, helping Atlético Madrid win the Europa League in 2010. With Man City, he got them 5 Premier League titles, 2012, 2014, 2018, 2019, and 2021. FA Cup champions in 2019. The League Cup in 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, and 21, which is like unbelievable. They won the League Cup 4 straight years. I didn't even realize that. And was Champions League runner-up in 2021. He won Copa America with Argentina in 2021, and then they lost the World Cup final to Germany in 2014. But still, Aguero for all seasons. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.